Hey, what's up? How you doing? Omo, straight to the point. Is it my finding and actualizing journey? First off, I acknowledge Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Human beings are at different points in their life at every point in time. There's a time where your need is very basic. You need food, you need clothing, you need shelter. There are times your need is for security, sometimes for belonging. Sometimes it is for self-actualization. You want to be more, you want to do more with yourself. And personally, I'd reached that point where, lucky me, I had this deep need inside me for self-actualization, like I shared before in one of my videos. There needs to be more, because like literally inside me I could feel like I was living less. I had the ability for more and I could be more, but I wasn't being more, so I had to go for more. And when I say more, is more on so many levels, because the human being is not just one faceted person. We are multifaceted. I mean, you're a spirit, you're a soul, you live in a body, and your needs can be in all these three angles. Not sometimes not even one at a time, sometimes all at a time. Your spirituality, you have your need. In your emotional life, your mental health, you have needs. Your finances, your body. Don't even get me started on body. Now that one we know pass. Like that one is like easy for us to catch and all. So in my self-actualization journey, I realized that I needed to grow in an all-encompassing way. Spiritually, financially, emotionally, everywhenally. The best part is that if you are really serious about this self-actualization or about actualizing anything, you can't leave the spiritual out of it. You can't do it solo. You can't just on your own. Well, I'm speaking for myself. If I'm serious about doing any deep work with myself that is meant to last, that is meant to stand the test of time, it has to be from inside out. It has to be from the spirit to the soul, and then the body embodies it. If I leave it just at the thought level, it doesn't last. It lasts. If I do it just at the physical level, like when I go for workouts or dieting and all of that, it just stays very basic at that level. It doesn't go deeper. It doesn't stay, engraved in me. No. And if I go spiritual, it manifests everywhere. My soul gets the memo. My body shows it with time. And so in this getting the spiritual involved, sometimes you find yourself needing to go to church. Yes, finding yourself needing to go to church. I'm saying it as if it's not a basic thing. My sister, for me, going to church was not a basic thing. It's not a basic thing. It's not something that I have to do every Sunday. I don't go to church every Sunday. I didn't used to feel the need to go to every Sunday. I'm a Christian, well raised though, don't get me wrong. But I've had experiences in life from very early that helped me to know that, you see, my work with God, it has to be me and him. We need to have a rapport. Otherwise, well, there's no spiritual life. I've been in a church where, I was just trying to serve God. Like, God owns me. If I have anything, it has to be for God. If I know how to dance, it has to be that I'm dancing for God. I don't want to dance for Satan. I don't want to dance in the club. If I'm serving, like anything I'm able to do, I wanted to be able to do it in a way that God is proud. And so I was a church girl. I loved being a church girl. I liked being a church girl. Was I 17 or so when I decided to join the Pentecostal church for the first time? I collect, and I refused to leave the church, but that one no mean say church no good, but I still grew. I went to another church. You know how a pastor's wife will come and accuse you that you're having an affair with pastor, and I'm like, Me, this small girl, having an affair with pastor. Mama, let me tell you the truth. Pastor asked me out. Yes. Pastor hit on me. Yes. Pastor has been wanting to sleep with me. Yes. But you see that thing you say affair. It's not with this girl. Maybe it's with somebody else, but the name is saved as me. Somebody wants to spoil my reputation in this town. Somebody wants you to kill me. Somebody wants you to come for me. It's not me. Oh. I'm not the one having an affair with your husband. He checked me once. He eyed me twice. He blew me kiss twice. But you see affair? Mbanu. And the person insisted. You're sleeping with my husband. Go punish you. Blah, 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 blah. Plenty. When the matter passed me, a small girl where I be now that time. I'm not sabi anything. I don't even get who I go talk to. I come out my SIM card from my phone. Break. Left town for 6 months to another town. And came back when the matter had blown off. And I joined another church. Inside this new church now, I serve God though. Poof, like family, it was like home for me. But you know me say, you don't get your own weakness. So. Because inside that church now, somebody now wanted to marry me. Years later, what did the pastor say? That girl is a prostitute though. Don't marry her. Me, prostitute. If you see prostitute for road, you follow. Or because I don't tell you 1 or 2 things you're not supposed to hear until waiting. Because you be pastor. Because I did come counseling, I did talk, because you know, in this journey, when you really want to be close to God, you want to share things with people you believe can help you. With people that can mentor you, people that can coach you, people that can support you in prayer and the right words at the right time, so that you can be the proper human being you're supposed to be. You overshare. And so when the time comes for something good to happen to me, you look at me top to bottom and say I'm not worth it. Why? Because I told you a thing or two. And then you look at the book of records that God has written about me, and all you saw was prostitute. Anyway, I left that church. Moving on, I decided to go to a church where nobody knows me. Pastor, you don't know me, I don't know you. So there's nothing like your wife will come and say you like me or I like you. We don't know each other. I just come to church, I sing in the choir, and I go. And that has been my life since, until lockdown. Lockdown brought liberation, where I learned to worship online. And I enjoyed it. And I loved it. And it was good. And for the first time, I was like, this is how worship is supposed to be. Where you can stay in your house and fellowship with God and feel the presence of God. Just like you feel in church. You know? You connect to online worship and services. And you get the word in. Anyway, that worked for me 2020, 2021. Everybody stopped the whole COVID-19 thing as I go into church. Liberty was still in the house. I felt like I'd found my own thing. Online worship. And then 2023 now, I now decided, okay, I cannot go back to my former church. This my current church now, I'm not really able to serve God. Let me join another church. Inside this another church now, you not come and enter. You don't come and be hearing nonsense. You don't come and be hearing nonsense. You don't come and be hearing nonsense. I know that the church is like hospital. Sick people everywhere. People who come to be healed. People who come to be more. People who come to be better. I know that. Which is why when I go to church and I worship God, just leave me alone. Don't look at me. Face your matter, because I know my matter. I come as I am and I empty myself. I just keep myself in front of it. I just worship Him in the beauty of His holiness, with all that I am. Whatever they call me, whatever they walk out to me, that's their business. But I come to worship as me, complete. And that is it. After service, I'm in my car and I've gone. See you next Sunday. I may not come again for any midweek meeting, but I'm done and I'm fulfilled. But my problem is not that there are bad people in church. My problem is not that there are sick people in church. My problem is that, why would I be coming to church to be better and you come and make yourself a stumbling block unto me? Why would somebody be looking for how to actualize their better self, their higher self, the God-fearing God, the will of God for themselves, and you have refused to grow up. You have refused to do the work to save yourself from your own bullshit where you carry come. You want to come and become a problem for my future and my destiny. You want to come and you want to come and you want to come and run me streets inside church. Because I left streets to come and be saved in church. You too, you had left streets to come and Colombi me in church. So you want to be mad? You want to be mad, Abi? You want to be mad? You be mad, though. He go blood you. We are not all well, but some of us are self-aware enough to know that we need help. And we are spiritual enough to know that help comes from God. And that's why we run after him. And that's why we seek him. And everywhere it looks like we can catch grace to be in his presence and be more, we go there. But that one don't mean say because you see me there, make that your demon where they worry you, where you feel say I no get where they worry me, come make you they eye me, they look me like say you they find who you want knock or use on a very, very wrong level. I know say you people they see wife they want marry. Like genuine things, legit things happen. But I don't that one is not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the one that you're looking and you are seeing me as a potential victim of your bullshit. That will make a no smell because this is this church. We go by the grace of God upon our life. I go wound you. Because we cannot suffer in the streets and come and suffer inside church. We cannot suffer in the world and come and suffer inside church. Why? Because I believe in you. Because you are the preacher. Because you are the leader, head. Or even if you're just because you're handling something important in church. You want to now come and do what? You want to do what? You want to come and use me because I have respect for you and you're taking advantage of that respect. Because I have high regard for you. Yes, like we all do in Africa, we respect spiritual head. And me, because I respect the God that called you or that even put you in a place of authority over me, I refuse to react. You now want to come and spoil my destiny. You now want to come and hear my life. You now want to come and rubbish me. Let my life in church be worse than life in the world. Holy Ghost. He can't. He cannot feel walk. Oh. If I smell it. Let it be that I'm the one that is also saying, well, you know, we're all flesh, we're just blood. So, I'm blood, you know, you're weak, I'm weak. Let's just have a moment of weakness. And then we go back to the Lord and we pray and he forgives us and we face our front and just face our future once again. But if you think that you have the calling of promiscuity, you want to sleep with A, B, C, D to Z, and you want to sleep with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 10, and that I am going to be among that number. You drink sniper. You just might. You just might. You just might. Which is why it would be better for you to face your problem at home. Try to solve it. Try to get help. All of us, we know well. We just try find help. All of us, we get coin and why God, we sit with the whole God, may help us reason our life, may make sense. Don't carry on this side. Don't make the place of worship become a place of disgust. Because some of us would rather be in church than anywhere else. We don't want to go to where we'll drink and smoke. We don't want to go to where we'll do things we are not really proud of. We want to be in church. We don't care who is in charge of this church. We want to be in church. We just want to be in church, God damn it. We just want to be in church. We want help in the presence of God. And if we cannot feel that presence in the house, we come to church so that in the place of worship, we feel some of that and get help. That's what we want to be. If you want to deprive us of that, if you want to deprive us of that, because waiting they worry you, past waiting they worry the whole world, all of us put together. Mwanu, come now. Bring it on. Bring your nonsense now. Bring and come. Bring and bring and bring on. Bring on. We help you quench up. Now church with them. Now deliverance to go run out for you. Bring on. No hide down. No hide down. Bring on. Show yourself. Manifest. Especially if you know saying a problem and you really want solution. Manifest them. Manifest is okay. We'll go help you, we'll go talk about them. But if you feel say na right, na pride, na something where you supposed run with full joy. Say what? Okay, because you get title, because as in, you want to enjoy us. You want to enjoy these people because you are in a position of stewardship that God has trusted you with. You want to enjoy something. No be angels go kill you. We go run you streets all by ourselves. Don't come and spoil church for us. God gave us church for a reason. We are the church. His word says it. We are the church. Personally, me, I know I'm the church. My body is the temple of God. But when the church I'm talking about is that when I come to a building where other believers like me are gathering to worship God. For good, though, just worship God in the beauty of His holiness. Just be who He created us to be. For the 2 hours that we're in church, we get sense. We worship. We come out. Face life again. So they do that. You see, I used to be that girl that used to run away. If they do me bad thing in church, you lie against me, you accuse me falsely, you call me bad name that I don't like, that I know is not true. It's just because I fell into that temptation once, you now label me because of it. I will leave the church and hope to find another place of worship. And I hope that God will be able to help me find another place of worship where I'll be accepted. See that girl? See that girl? See that girl? That girl no dey here. That girl no dey here. If I can't have any church, I don't go. I no go again. I have tired. Now I'm not a church girl. I'm a kingdom girl. I choose the church I go. I choose the service units that I join. Because I'm actually one human being that can function in so many units. You practically need to ban me if you're the owner of the church. I'm good almost at everything. I can do protocol. I can do crowd control. I can do ushering. I can do greeting. I can teach in children's church. I can teach Sunday school. I can sing in choir. I can do prayer. I can do cleaning. I'm good in everything inside the church. I'm multi-talented. So, but we'll not change church again. We'll not go anywhere. I am just saying that if you have spiritual problem, you have mental scoin, you will not make church a problem for us. You will not make us leave church. You will also not use us. You see that your demon manifested, man will see the one we see know which one. If we not fit cure you, now then we'll fit leave you, go find another one. But I bet that we can cure it. Just manifest it in the presence of the brethren. And manifest it. Manifest it. Let us know whether we want to run church as church or may we kukuma do orgy. Turn them to party. You know, may we just flex up. No. Make we decide all of us together. But you no fit make that choice. If I smell it, I didn't say it. My mouth said it. Moving on. What was I saying? Yeah, it's midweek service. It's good to go to church. Try and go to church. Serve your God, worship your God, actualize what you want to actualize, because on your own you cannot prevail. Oh. By strength shall no man prevail. You need God's help for your business, for your finances, for your marriage, for your children, for everything that is important to you. You need God. If anybody wants to keep you from what is good for you, I'm not even joking. I'm not going back to online worship. I'll go worship online, but I go still dey go church. My eye won't see the idiot wey wan turn church to rubbish. Now see you. Say your name be devil, be Satan. Manifest. Manifest. Bring your nonsense. You go know whether blood speaks better things than the blood of Abel. You go know the blood will speak better things than the blood of Abel. You go know whether you want jazz pass every other jazz. You go know whether jazz and jazz not the same. Manifest your idiotic weakness that you have allowed to turn into something else and be calling it whatever it is. You know the mental words. We all have it. Oh. We all have it. We dey pray every day. God give us strength, because I can do bad all by myself, but the grace of God keeps me good, keeps me sane, keeps me healthy. No carry your reggae can spoil my blues. I want to go to church. I want to worship in church. Idiot. Yeah, I want sniper.